Welcome to Daf Yomi Light, a light Daf Yomi shiur that doesn't go too deep and analytical into the Sugיא. In this class, we'll cover Sanhedrin 3a, which covers some basic principles of דיני ממונות and their basic requirements on both a Dərabbanan level and a Dאורייתא level. Let me introduce with a recap of what the Gemara had said earlier on 2b. Previously on 2b, the Gemara brought Rav Avahu, who said that the reason the Tana mentioned both thefts and bodily injuries and monetary cases separately is because the Tana is employing the Mahain method of phraseology. The Tana said, what are proper examples of דיני ממונות? These are cases of thefts and bodily injuries, as opposed to cases of admissions and loans. Then we searched for why the Tana had excluded cases of loans from the category of דיני ממונות. If he held that loan cases do not require a court of three, that is implausible, since Rabbi Avahu said, if only two judges adjudicated monetary cases, according to all views, their verdict is not a valid verdict. Rather, the Mishnah must mean that loan cases are different in that we do not require ordained judges. However, we still require three judges for loan cases. So then we asked about if the Tana holds of Erev Parshios or not. We considered the notion that the Tana holds of Erev Parshios, which would mean that really the Tana should require three ordained judges. However, the reason he does not is because of that which Rabbi Hanina said. As Rabbi Hanina said, according to biblical law, both monetary cases and capital cases require inquiry and questioning, since the good book says, Mishpat ekad yihye lakem, there shall be one law for you. Therefore, at the biblical level, monetary cases require inquiry and examination, just as capital cases do. So what is the reason that the sages say that monetary cases do not need inquiry and questioning? Said Rabbi Hanina. The reason is for the purpose of not shutting the door in the face of borrowers. Here we are now on the top of 3a. Ela me'ata ta'u lo yeshalmu. If we are so concerned of locking the door in the face of the borrowers, then if the judges issue an erroneous ruling obligating one party to pay erroneously, they should not be obligated to pay. So the Gemara says, Kol shekain ata noel deles befnei lovin, you would certainly close the door in the face of borrowers, for you would thereby discourage potential lenders from lending their money. Hooray for Rav Avahu! However, hold on to your excitement and stay in your seats, because this celebration is going to be short-lived as he is about to become upshlugged like it is nobody's business. The Gemara asks, Ii haki, tarti katani, דיני ממונות בשלושה, hediotos xelos vehavalos בשלושה mumkin. If so, that you still need three judges for loan cases, as Rav Avahu posits, then Rav Avahu could have simply explained that the Mishnah is stating two independent cases. Monetary cases, such as cases of admissions and loans, are tried by three laymen. Xylos vekavalos beshlosha mumkin. Cases of theft and bodily injuries, however, must be tried by three ordained judges. So unlike Rav Avahu posits, we no longer are using the Mahain method of phraseology. Rather, we are using the Tarti Katani method of phraseology. Veot shlosha shlosha lama li, we ask further, why do I need the Tana to state 3-3 in mentioning דיני ממונות, and then Xylos vekavalos? Why does he mention 3 twice if he is intending to use the Mahain method of phraseology? With this, the Gemara has effectively upshlugged Rav Avahu and moves on to the explanation of Rava.
Ella Umar Rava Tarte Katani Mishim de Rabbi Kanina. Rather, Rava says, the Tana is indeed stating two independent cases, which he separates for reasons similar to those of Rabbi Kanina, who taught that certain biblical requirements were rabbinically suspended in loan cases so that people would not be reluctant to lend money. The Gemara now presents a different answer. Rav Aha. Brei de Rav, Ika Omar Midi Resa Kad Nomi Kasher. Rav Aka Brei de Rav, Ika says that on the biblical level, one judge is also qualified to adjudicate loan cases. Sheni Amar Beit Tzedek Tishpot Ami Seka, as it is stated, with justice shall you judge your fellow. Since the pasuk is written in singular form, it is evident that one judge is sufficient for cases of loan litigation. Elamishum Yoshvei Kranos. But because of the concern that a solitary judge might be chosen from corner dwellers unknowledgeable in monetary law, they decreed that 3 judges are necessary even for loans.
The Gemara asks on Rav Akka, Tu bet lasamilo havu yoshvei kranos? Is it not possible for a group of 3 to contain only corner dwellers who are ignorant about monetary law? What did the sages accomplish by requiring 3 judges? The Gemara answers, E efshar deles behukad degamir. It is impossible that there is not even one found amongst the 3 who is knowledgeable in monetary law. Ela mayata ta'u lo yeshalmu. If it is so that non-ordained judges are permitted to adjudicate monetary cases, even on the biblical level, then if they erred, they should not be obligated to pay damages. The Gemara answers, Kol shekain denefishi yoshvei kranos, exempting non-ordained judges from liability would certainly cause that the number of ignorant corner dwellers who judge would increase. The Gemara asks, Mahi ika bein Rava le Rav Aka bre de Rav Ika? What practical difference is there between Rava and Rav Aka son of Ika? Ika bein Aihu Domer Shmuel Shnahim Shedonu Dine Hemden Ela Shenikru based in Katsuf. The practical difference between them is the law that Shmuel stated. If two judges have adjudicated a loan dispute, their decision is a valid decision, but they are called an insolent court. The Gemara explains, L'Rava les le de Shmuel, L'Rav Aka bre de Rav Ika, his le de Shmuel. Rava holds of Shmuel's dictum, and Rav Aka does not. Well, that is it for today. Thank you for joining this Daf Yomi Light shiur for the light-headed. I hope you enjoyed it, as we didn't delve too deeply and we kept it light. Keep learning, and see you in the next shiur.